So like I mentioned earlier, Pump.fun is a Solana-based meme coin creator. So anybody can come in here and start a new coin. Click start a new coin. You put in your information. You can create, all the data in it, create the coin. And then there's even an area for you to, how much percentage of this is going to be circulating? How much percentage is going to be in your wallet? It's going to start creating that tokenomics for it. And so this website, like when you go to creation time, like this, 7 seconds ago, 6 seconds ago, it's 11 seconds ago. They're making thousands, I would say thousands of new meme coins a day. It's insane. And so why do people use this platform? Well, it has a built-in mechanism. It's a liquidity bonding that happens right off the bat. So they launched a coin. You can actually also launch already with some liquidity in there. So if you have some money and you want to start it off, you can already add some value to it immediately. And then you start to promote it. And then this platform, I believe, has a bonding value minimum of, I think it was like 60 or 70,000. So once the market cap reaches $60,000 or $70,000 in value of that specific market, it automatically gets pushed into Radium. Radium is Solana's DEX, decentralized exchange, and automatically gets pushed in there and created into a market. And then what that happens automatically, it shows up on DEX Screener automatically. And then it goes into all the platforms, all the aggregators. The other one, the newest one, is this one that I found, GMGN. So this Pump.fun is like an automatic market creator. And the reason we have been looking at this because I was looking at sniping new projects and trying to get some of these coins that are being launched immediately right when it gets launched. Another way that I had shown you guys how to find these, it was after it would reach the minimum, right? The minimum bonding of 60, 70,000. So if you go to DEX Screener and you find Solana, and then you can go to new pairs, newest, and just filter by age. These are the newest ones, right? So you see some of these that have like $200, $31. Well, what happened? Well, what happened is these are rug pulls. So that happens a lot in Pump.fun. What does that mean? Well, let's look at one of these. I only had one. Let me get another one here. Here we go. This is $254 in volume. And it's got 30 transactions, very little liquidity. So let's look this up. So we go to Luck. That's the token address right there. Copy that. Go to Rug Checks. Yeah, this is it. Rug Check home. Put it in here. Danger. So, this is giving me a danger signal. So what is it looking at? Well, it says large amount of LP unlocked. When the tokens that are there to provide liquidity, if the keys, those are the keys, the LP tokens are the keys. If they're not locked into the mechanism, that means that the developer can unlock the tokens and then just dump it in the market. Low liquidity. Yeah, there's not a lot of liquidity there. So even if you had a wallet that said you own $150,000 of this thing, you couldn't sell it because there's only $647 there available to sell into. Low amount of LP providers, so there's not a lot of people providing liquidity, right? So it's giving you both. So that's the number one red flag for most projects is when the LP liquidity is not locked. Right? You want to have at least 95%, 96% of the circulating supply of that token to be locked, to be not available to be dumped. Locked meaning either 100%, it's all circulating, or 97% circulating, and there's maybe 2 or 3% that gets added to the developer, for whatever reason. So what this website does is it takes in a bunch of information to give you a score. So what I want to do is if you're doing this and you're only seeing good, I was like, well, what is it really looking at? Like, what is it really determining? So there's a few big things that it's looking at. Okay. The first thing you can look at. So if we go back to this market, the first thing you want to look at is if there's a little lock here. Okay. Deck Screener also aggregates that information. When there's a little lock next to the liquidity, that's showing that the liquidity is locked to the community. That means that not one individual has the token open. It's at the hands of the many. The liquidity is circulating. It's all available to be circulated. That means that, again, there's not one big wallet that's there waiting to dump. But yeah, the reason I love that website, Rugchecks, is because it'll actually give you the main wallets. And even if it didn't, right? So let's say it didn't give you this information, where can we look? Well, if you have the address, which we got from Deck Screener. So we got the address here from Deck Screener, Luck. You can go to Solana Scan. So you want to go to the blockchain explorer of the specific token, ecosystem you're in, and search it there. So you usually put like Solana Blockchain Explorer, or Bitcoin Blockchain Explorer, Ethereum Blockchain Explorer, whatever the word is, Blockchain Explorer, you'll find it. So here's the smart contract for this token Luck. And so right off the bat, so this is something that you can see on any coin. Number one red flag, if you go to a website and they are trying to sell you a token and they have a deposit address, but they have no contract address. If there's no contract address on the website to be able to easily see it on the chain, that's a huge red flag. Like, why aren't they showing that? They should be. So you can look at any contract address. You go to the Blockchain Explorer, paste it in. The things that I look for when I'm trying to see if it's going to be a rug pull or not are amount of holders. So this only has 29 holders. It's a little bit of a red flag. Not many people. Market cap is super low in this one, so that's, it is what it is. Super high amount of circulating supply. So, the less holders, the higher the circulating supply. That's usually something you want to take into account, that metric. But the bigger red flag is definitely the amount of holders. You don't have many people holding. So when you click on holders here, you can actually look at the list of holders. You can see what is going on. So there's the information. This is why Rugchecks gave it a bad score. Only 63% of the circulating supply is in Radium in the Vault Authority. The token owner is holding 10%. And then who knows, and that's the one that he docks himself to say he is the token holder because it's the one that created the contract. But who knows if he owns these other contracts or these other wallets. And what's one way we can figure that out? Well, if you click on this main one, copy it. So that's the main wallet. Okay. If you copy that and then you go to bubblemaps.io. Okay, app.bubblemaps.io. You can paste it in here. Oh no, this is for. I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong thing. No, so you grab the market address, so the contract address. There it is. So grab the contract address from here as well, because what we're going to look now is to see if the. So the reason I thought it was you get the wallet, but it's not. You get the contract address because it's gonna look at the whole ecosystem. So Bubble Maps, what it does is you take the contract address for the ecosystem, and it's gonna look to see if any wallets are connected to each other. So if wallets are connected to each other, that means if they've had transactions go between each other, it'll show up on the Bubble Maps and let you know. It's like, oh, you thought these were all random wallets? No, this was owned by one person. And you'll see that in the Bubble Maps. So we go here, paste the address. What? Oh, that's why. Maybe that's why the other one didn't work as Solana. Well, let's do this one first, and then we'll look at the other. What? What you doing? What you talking about, Willis? Did I get the wrong address? Token address. Let me do the... So you have 32,000 holders. The one that has the most percentage holding is 14, and then the next one is 1. That's the kind of thing you really want to see. That's the truth. That's kind of the thing you want to see, because that means that the vast majority of circulating supply of tokens of all that's available is mostly in many wallets. Now, with that said, this is where the thing would work really well, the bubble maps, because if I should be able to copy this and go to the bubble map. Here it is, and see. What? How is that not working? Oh, there it is. Oh gosh, I was about to lose my mind. There we go. Okay. Ah, so this is a green flag. So you don't see no wallets are connecting to each other. These are all individual wallets. What you would normally see if there was a centralization of the circulating supply, it would be all these connections. You'd see connections like yellow to red, like all these connections between the bubbles. So that's good. This is giving me good vibes. There's no wallets connected to each other. This gave me good vibes. This chill Grinch here and breaking this down. Plenty of holders there. Looking at the market itself, it's very low right now. You know, it's gotten down to the initial launch pricing. So what I would do is probably keep an eye on this. And I mean, there's definitely a chance of there being an accumulation here happening right now. What we can do is maybe look at the social media stuff. So go to Twitter, see if there's a good number. 1,300 people, that's not much, but they are registered here. So they actually spent the money to do that, which is fine. 16 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago. I mean, what's the engagement? 1,500, 1,100, 1,300. That's pretty good engagement. And again, when you're seeing like about 1,000 people in an ecosystem, that's pretty good. There's money to be made there. That's the truth. So that looks pretty good. Let's look at their Telegram. How many people are on their Telegram? 1,500 people. It's pretty good. Or it's a start, right? So we're trying to see like, you know, these are like some brand new ones. I mean, this came out. Let me go to the day chart 2 days ago, right? So it just came out. And in the first day, we had 18 million volume. Second day, 24 million volume. Now, it could just mean people are just selling and they're just trying to get out of the project now that it got launched. That happens plenty, especially if you got in here, right? That's how a lot of people make a lot of money very quickly in that first day, just to be able to get it from pump.fun. But yeah, you know, that's why we use all these different tools to kind of look and break down the project. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This video you just watched is a repurposed session from the weekly live events that I host in the Master Heart community in the Crypto Freedom Academy. So if you're interested in joining these live sessions where you can ask me questions directly and receive personalized step-by-step guidance on your crypto journey, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram with the word begin and check your messages for a button to click and access some free videos and links. I'll see you on the other side.